Welcome back to the Dragon Den. My loyal Dragonites, King of Dragons 5000 is back with another action figure review. Today we'll be taking a look at the Bandai SH Figuarts Dragon Ball Z Frieza 3rd Form. And so here we have 3rd Form Frieza out of the packaging, and oh man does he look horrendous. Before we take a look at the figure, let's actually run through his accessories. Frieza does come with 2 different head sculpts for housing his 3 different faceplates. He also comes with various hands for different posing, which all look really nice. He comes with his arms crossed as well as an energy effect. And finally he comes with a 7-star glowing Dragon Ball. So overall, 3rd Form Frieza has an impressive set of accessories, so with that out of the way, let's move on to his details. 3rd Form Frieza is very impressive to look at, and I love the fact he looks like a xenomorph. He looks horrendous and gruesome, which is exactly what 3rd Form Frieza was looking for. His face sculpt is pretty hideous looking, and it is a very good head sculpt at that. I absolutely love his smile. It looks very creepy, and his eyes do a good job on conveying his twisted mindset. This Frieza has a face not even a mother could love, and his bulbous head is another thing to look at. It's round, bulbous, elongated, and has 2 sets of horns on each side. His purple skin looks really good, and his somewhat of an exoskeleton is also well detailed. We do have a glossy purple on his abdomen, which looks really nice, and that glossy purple carries over to his shoulders. Speaking of which, his shoulders jettison off his body, and it looks like a 2nd set of armor. For some unknown reason, Frieza also grew 3 spikes on his back, with the bottom spike being really sharp, so do be careful with that. His pink arms are nicely detailed, with both the musculature and the lines going all throughout his arm. His forearms are done really well. We do have some sculpted detail on the back of it with that brown patch, and then it does match the rest of his torso. And then of course his hands are purple with black nails. Frieza is still wearing a set of black trunks, which looks really nice on this figure. And his tail is protruding off of his backside. His tail is done in 3 segments, and I love the fact that his tail carries over the battle damage from 2nd Form Frieza. His legs are also done in that pink plastic, where we have really nice sculpt work in both his musculature and the lines running throughout his legs. His calves are done in that same white plastic, which looks nice, and then we do have that segmented look on his shins. And then of course we do have his purple feet with 3 toes on each foot and black nails. So overall, the sculpt work here on 3rd Form Frieza is very impressive. This has to be my favorite Frieza transformation, and Bandai did a really good job of capturing the look of 3rd Form Frieza. With his details out of the way, let's actually get Frieza posed to our usual suspects. Here we have Frieza posed next to a Marvel Legends Cyclops and DC Multiverse Superman, Mattel's WWE Elite Series and Mezco's 1/12 Collective Popeye the Sailor Man, the Lightning Collection White Ranger, and the Star Wars Black Series Mandalorian. Finally, we have 3rd Form Frieza posed next to 1st Form, 2nd Form, and 4th Form Frieza. Unfortunately, this Frieza does suffer from new canon, where he was originally the same size as 2nd Form Frieza. He's now the 2nd tallest. I would have loved if they carried over his original size, but overall the figure still looks really nice. So with the comparisons out of the way, let's have a look at Frieza's articulation. Frieza has a ball hinge in the head and a ball joint in the neck, ball socket shoulders, and hinge butterfly joints. His shoulder bits are on a hinge, arms go out to the side and do a full 360, swivel at his bicep, and double hinged elbows, ball hinge in his wrists, ball joint in his upper torso and in his lower torso, legs kick forward, go back, out to the side, and have a thigh swivel, double hinge in his knees, ball hinge in his ankles, and finally his tail does have 2 separate ball hinges. So a good set of articulation here on 3rd Form Frieza, which is pretty good. So with everything said and done, let's actually get 3rd Form Frieza posed for my final thoughts. 3rd Form Frieza is looking very impressive in his SH Figuarts debut. It is rather unfortunate that Third Form Frieza suffers from new canon, where they did shrink Third Form Frieza from his original size. Personally, I would have loved to see his original size where he was just a beast of a character. The new size on Frieza is a little bit underwhelming because he's slightly just taller than Vegeta. I do understand that his size was out of Bandai's control, but I still feel like this figure has a lot to offer. He does come with all the accessories you would expect Frieza to come with, and I love the fact he does come with his finger beam effect. Add to it, having this Frieza does complete your glowing Dragon Ball collection. Overall, I'm actually a little torn recommending this figure. On the one hand, it is my favorite Frieza transformation. But on the other hand, Bandai did undersize this character, so it is really up to you if you want to have him in your collection. I'm just happy to have my favorite Frieza transformation in action figure form, and he is welcome to the Dragon Den. The one downside to this character is that he was a premium Bandai figure, so secondhand market is the only way to pick him up at this point. So with that being said, don't forget to like this video, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel, and check out all my other action figure and Dragon Ball videos. Check out my Instagram account for new and exciting action figure photos, videos, recent pickups, new prints, and as always, ring that bell so you never miss another video. And until next time, my fellow Dragonites coming from the Dragon Den, I'm King of Dragons 5000, reminding you to redesign, rebuild, and reclaim. I'll see you next time.